Oh good, you're finally awake. You slept a really long time. Is that normal for you? Not that I'm complaining, but it was a little worrying. It would have been very upsetting if you did not wake up considering all the work it took to get you here. Where are you? We're in one of the guest rooms in our palace. Silly human, we are not in any of those land kingdoms. Haven't you noticed your surroundings? Did you not notice how the room is tinted blue and green and the room is made of coral and seashells? Although I guess it is to be expected that you'd be a little unobservant because you just woke up. To answer your question, we are under the sea. Isn't it wonderful? Wow, you have a lot of questions. I guess that is to be expected. So, what do you want to know first, human? How are you breathing underwater? That's an easy one to answer. You're one of us now. Aren't you excited? Few have ever been given the privilege of becoming a merman or mermaid. You should feel honoured. How did you become one of us? Calm down, you don't need to sound so panicked. Everything is fine. Just breathe. To answer your question, I gave you a potion that I bargained for from the sea sorceress to turn you into one of us. You still seem very distraught. This is not the reaction I was expecting. Would it help you if I started from the beginning? Okay, I'll start from the beginning so that you can wrap your simple little human brain around this situation. I normally don't really have any interest in the human world except to watch shipwrecks. What? I think watching ships being tossed around in the sea is fun. They desperately struggle against the inevitable, believing that they will somehow survive, but they all end up the same way, despite their best efforts, at the bottom of the sea. You would think that after all these years of using the sea for travel, that people would realise that when father is in a bad mood, your ship will not survive. Humans are so silly. Who is my father? The Sea King, of course. Who else? I thought that would be obvious considering where we are. Are all humans this slow at comprehending things, or just you? Do the people usually catch my attention from the ships? Not really. I like watching the faces of people as the ship goes down, but that's about it. My sisters are more interested in the human world. They love to watch people for hours to try to figure out more about their customs. Not really my thing, but this time it was different. What made this time different? Well, I came up to the surface before the storm like I normally do. I swam up close to the ship because I heard music and fireworks. It looked like something fun was happening. I was curious, so I got closer to the ship and then I saw you. You were the most handsome creature I've ever seen. I knew I just had to have you. You should feel honoured. You're the first human that I've ever saved. You are more upset than grateful. Well, that's just rude. You should be more grateful to the person that just saved your life. I'll let it slide this time because you're still trying to adjust to all the changes happening to you. One of my sisters told me from her observations that humans do not tend to do well with change, especially if it's sudden. How did I turn you into a merman? Weren't you listening earlier? I got a potion from the sea sorceress to turn you into a merman. You have heard of the sea sorceress all the way on land? That's impressive. She gave me a potion that would turn you into a merman. Thankfully, the potion she gave me did not require you to drink it. You just had to step into the water and the changes would begin. I just poured the potion near you and you turned. You don't remember starting to change? You think you would remember that? Well, you probably would have if you hadn't fainted as soon as you entered the water. The sea sorceress did warn me that it was a side effect of the potion. I caught you before you fell into the sea. As soon as your change was complete, I carried you down to the palace and got you settled in. That still does not explain why I changed you. Because you are the most handsome person I've ever seen. I have never been interested in the merman in this kingdom. You were the first person that I looked at and knew I had to have you. I fell in love and knew I had to make you mine. No one else is on the same level as you. Me? Turn myself into a human? Are you crazy? I don't want to be a human. I don't like going to the surface except for storms. Why would I want to live there? And turn myself into a human? Ew, no. I don't want that at all. No way am I giving up my beautiful fins for those horrid legs you humans use to move from one place to the other. No. You had to be the one to change. I'm sure that you will get used to it eventually. You have no choice. Was there a price for the potion? Of course there was a price. Nothing is free. I paid a very high price for the potion. What did I pay for the potion? I traded the only thing that the sea sorceress wanted. My soul. You heard that mer people did not have souls? Of course we have souls. That is what makes us mer people. When we lose our souls, we become sirens that lure people into the sea. You heard that sirens kill people? No, silly. We don't kill people. We want people that we lure into the sea to live with us forever and ever. Just like you. You will go to the sea sorceress and get the potion reversed? Did you really think that I wouldn't have thought about that possibility? I asked her to make the potion permanent. I thought that you'd have trouble adjusting, so I wanted to make sure that you'd have time to accept your new future with me. I did not want my efforts to turn you into a merman to be wasted. We can't have you running away and leaving me now, can we? You are going to be with me forever and ever. The sooner you accept that, the happier you will be, my sweet prince.